Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Lumpe Vishum, and the highlights of today's program are: projects announced to boost road infrastructure in the northeast. NSCNK claims responsibility for Nagaland ambush. Youth turn up in large numbers for army recruitment rally in Jorhat. Handloom sector generates employment for women in Manipur. And music and arts festival held in Manipur to spread awareness about environment. Infrastructure development in the northeast is one of the top priorities of the central government. Recently, Union Minister of Road, Transport, Highways and Shipping, Nitin Gadkari, visited the northeastern states, where he announced several road projects and emphasized on the centre's commitment towards accelerating development in the region. We have a report.
On his 4-day visit to the northeast, Union Minister of Road Transport, Highways and Shipping, Nitin Gadkari, announced that government will spend 15,000 crore rupees to develop road infrastructure in the region. Emphasis will also be given for the development of inland waterways infrastructure. In Arunachal Pradesh, he laid the foundation stone for the construction of 5 major 2-lane highway projects with total length of 542.27 kilometers. It will cost 6,000 crore rupees. Accompanied by Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, Kiran Rijiju, and Chief Minister Nabam Tuki, Gadkari also inaugurated 32.5 kilometers long Stillwell Road section from Jairampur to Pangsu Pass in the Indo-Myanmar border. He asserted that infrastructure development projects will generate employment for the locals.
जो ये काम हम हजारों करोड़ के कर रहे हैं, आगे ये काम धीरे धीरे यहाँ के लोग ही काम करेंगे तो यहाँ रोजगार निर्माण होगा। और विशेष रूप से मैं प्रार्थना करूंगा कि जो लोग मुख्य धारा से छोड़कर कई अन्य गतिविधियों में इस व्यवस्था से नाराज होकर कुछ कार्य कर रहे हैं, ऐसे भाई और बहनों को मैं कहूंगा कि आप मेन स्ट्रीम में आइए, आप काम करिए, विकास का काम करिए। अगर रोड बनेंगे तो इंडस्ट्री आएगी, उद्योग व्यापार बढ़ेगा, रोजगार बढ़ेगा तो गरीबी दूर होगी, और गरीबी दूर होगी तो आपका जीवन में सुधार होगा।
Trans Arunachal Highway, since this is one of the biggest road development project in India, so with the laying of foundation today, it is worth more than 3,000 crore, and Nitin Gadkari ji has also committed 5,000 crore more to be supported and funded by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. So that means Arunachal Pradesh is going to get maximum numbers of funding in terms of road construction in next 5 years period. So for Northeast, the Government of India has given lots of impetus and importance, and we are going to see a great development in terms of road infrastructure in Northeastern region in next 5 years' time.
In Shillong, Gadkari inaugurated the Shillong Bypass and the 4-lane of Jorabad-Barapani section of NH40 at Umid-Barapani. The 48.76 km long Shillong Bypass connects National Highway 40 and National Highway 44 leading to Mizoram and Tripura, and will help decongest traffic in Shillong. Meanwhile, the 61.8 km long 4-laning of Jorabad-Barapani, worth 2,000 crore rupees, will ease the travel from Guwahati towards Shillong and other parts of Northeast. Gadkari also announced a number of projects for Nagaland.
As for the Nagaland is concerned, we have already sanctioned 3 projects. The DPR is now prepared, and due to 3 to 4 months we will start that, out of which 4 laning of Dimapur to Kohima, that is 48 km, 4-lane Dimapur bypass 35 kilometer, and Kohima bypass 17 kilometer, and total this length is 100 kilometer, but the cost is 2,000 crores. Today by this function I am assuring the people of Nagaland that this 2,000 crores project we will start within 4 months, and we will start the road development progress in Nagaland.
The Union Minister also visited Assam, where he laid down foundation stones of 10 mega highway projects worth 5,300 crore rupees at a function at Pulibor in Jorhat. The inaugurated projects include 7 4-laning highways and 3 2-laning highways. The ceremony was attended by Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi, Union Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports Sarbanand Sonowal and other state ministers. Addressing the event, Gadkari also assured financial assistance from the Centre for Developing Inland Water Transport in Brahmaputra River. He also asked the northeastern states to acquire land and obtain necessary clearances so that the ministry can build roads.
और एक ऑफर मेरे तरफ से आसाम की सरकार को देता हूं, जो मैंने अरुणाचल के मुख्यमंत्री जी ने स्वीकार की उनको दी थी, कि नेशनल हाईवे को छोड़कर भी जो राज्य के इम्पोर्टेंस के अगर कोई राज्य मार्ग है और वो अगर आप करना चाहते हैं तो हम उसका कंस्ट्रक्शन करने के लिए तैयार है, कॉस्ट हम बेयर करने के लिए तैयार है। केवल हमारी कंडीशन इतनी है कि लैंड एक्विजिशन आप करके दीजिए एंड फॉरेस्ट इन्वायरमेंट क्लियरेंस दिलाइए। 2 बातें अगर आपने की और लैंड की कॉस्ट स्वाभाविक रूप से राज्य सरकार ने बेयर करनी चाहिए, तो रोड की कॉस्ट पूरी हम करेंगे।
Once these road projects are completed, communication problems in the landlocked region will be solved to a large extent. The central government is keen to develop infrastructure in the northeast that will help in transforming the socio-economic condition in the region.
The Kaplang faction of NSCN has taken responsibility for the ambush on security convoy in Nagaland that killed 8 security personnel. The group had recently abrogated ceasefire pact with the government and formed a new umbrella body with 8 other outfits. Meanwhile, the government has condemned the incident and asked the security forces to take action accordingly. A report.
The Nationalist Social Council of Nagaland Kaplang Group has claimed responsibility for the attack on security personnel in Nagaland early this week. On May 3rd, 7 Assam Rifles personnel and a territorial army jawan were killed and 6 others were injured when militants triggered a powerful blast and ambushed a convoy of the paramilitary force at a remote place in Nagaland along the Myanmar border. The centre has condemned the incident and has directed the security forces to act tough.
नागालैंड में जो हमारा असम राइफल और सुरक्षा कर्मियों का जो हत्या हुआ है 8 लोगों का, ये बहुत दुखद घटना है और एनएससीएन के लोगों से हमने अपील भी किया। एनएससीएन आईएम से बातचीत भी चल रहा है और दूसरे जो एनएससीएन के लोग सीज फायर को एब्रोगेशन करके जो इस तरह का हमला जो किया है वो अच्छा नहीं हुआ। हम लोग तो चाहते हैं कि वहाँ पे शांति का जो प्रक्रिया है, बातचीत जो चल रहा है, सब मिला करके अच्छा नतीजा निकले और शांति कायम हो। लेकिन इस तरह का जो घटना हुआ है इसको तो सुरक्षा की दृष्टि से हम लोग गंभीरता लेते हैं और उसका जिस तरह से प्रतिक्रिया होगा वो तो सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस अपने हिसाब से करेंगे। लेकिन मैं इसका खंडन करता हूं और इस तरह का घटना से जो शांति प्रक्रिया जो हम लोग चाहते हैं उसमें बाधा आता है।
NSCNK had recently abrogated the ceasefire agreement with the central government. Earlier last week, it was reported that 9 northeast militant groups, including NSCNK, Paresh Barua-led Alpha and NDFBS, have come together in Myanmar to form an umbrella body called United National Liberation Front of Western Southeast Asia.
Nobody can deny the existence of insurgency in the northeast. And particularly also, we are also worried that all the insurgency groups are today united. That is also I am worried. I am not that I am not worried. That because in spite of all the differences, they have been formed and unified the structure. You see, which the government of India must take note of it seriously. We are also taking it.
The centre has decided not to engage with Khaplang faction of National Socialist Council of Nagaland any longer in the Naga peace process. However, the centre has recently signed a ceasefire agreement with the NSCN Reformation faction and extended the ceasefire with NSCN Khole Ketovi for a period of another 1 year.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
The birth anniversary of Lord Buddha was celebrated at Benuban Vihar Monastery in Tripura. On the occasion, devotees lit candles and offered prayers for those affected by the earthquake in Nepal. People from various religions, caste and community also gathered in monasteries and prayed for world peace, love and harmony.
এবছর যেভাবে ভূমিকম্প হয়েছে কাঠমান্ডুতে সারা নেপালে ধ্বংসাত্মক ঘটনা ঘটে গেছে এদের জন্যও আমরা এই বুদ্ধ জয়ন্তীর মাধ্যমে তাদের মঙ্গল কামনা করব তাদের সুস্থের কামনা করব এবং তারা যেন শান্তি পায় এটার জন্য আমরা প্রার্থনা করব
A 5-day-long water sports festival was recently organized at Takmu Water Sports Complex, Loktak in Manipur with an aim to promote water sports as well as to attract more tourists in the state. The festival was organized by Manipur Mountaineering and Trekking Association under the aegis of State Tourism Department. During the festival, the Manipur Mountaineering and Trekking Association members demonstrated water skiing, sailboating and windsurfing to the locals. Recently, a day-long environment awareness campaign, Clean and Green, was organized at Dhipupar village in Dimapur with an aim to preserve environment and create awareness among people. The event was conducted under the theme of My Environment, My Responsibility by the Dhipupar Naga Students Union. Hundreds of people participated in a marathon race and cycle rally to spread awareness. Painting competitions for the students was also held. As a part of the campaign, students went door to door and provided free saplings.
The reason for having this program, this event is, we want to inject a start to the masses, within ourselves, towards contributing our own bit towards environmental preservation and conservation as well. We are handing out free saplings to every participants. They are right now on the process of plantation drive, which will be planted to every household within Dhipupar village.
Toshanbor Singh Nongbet, an opera singer from Meghalaya, has reached the semi-final in the reality show Asia's Got Talent, which was held in Singapore. Hundreds of his fans in Shillong came out on streets and appealed to the public to vote for Toshan as he is the only one to represent India. Toshan had earlier participated in an edition of India's Got Talent Season 4 and was declared the 4th runner-up. Tripura's ruling Left Front, led by the Communist Party of India Marxist, won all the 28 seats of the 30-member Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council and retained the tribal body for the third consecutive term. The remaining 2 members are selected by the government. The election that was held amidst tight security on 3rd May had witnessed around 84% voter turnout. A total of 175 candidates, including 10 women, contested the elections. Top police officials from eastern India gathered in Guwahati to discuss about smart policing. The first of its kind workshop was inaugurated by Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi. He called upon the police officials to perform their duty with sensitivity.
Youth in the Northeast are keen to join the army and serve the nation. Recently, a recruitment rally held in Jorhat witnessed a large turnout of youth from different districts of Upper Assam. Take a look.
These youngsters have gathered at Mariani MES Point in Jorhat to participate in a recruitment rally being conducted by the Indian Army. Thousands of youth from 8 districts of Upper Assam region took part in the 10-day-long recruitment drive. Over 250 candidates will be absorbed into different regiments of the Indian Army in various categories after rigorous physical examination and a common entrance examination.
हम कार्बियालांग बकुलिया से आए हैं और तीन से मेरा सपना है कि मैं आर्मी में भर्ती हो देश के लिए कुछ सेवा करूं। हम लोग सर लोग भर्ती ले रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा से ले रहे हैं, कम करके दौड़ा रहे हैं, यही इस तरह ही दौड़ाएंगे अच्छा ही रहेगा।
मैं देश की सेवा के लिए बहुत सोचता हूं, इसलिए सर इंडियन आर्मी को ज्वाइन करना चाहता हूं।
The Indian Army, as well as other security forces, regularly conducts such recruitment programs in the region with an aim to increase the presence of youth from the northeast in the armed forces. Such recruitment rallies not only provide these youth a chance to serve their country, but also serve as a good employment opportunity. The enthusiasm displayed by the youth to join the armed forces reflects their keen interest to be a part of the mainstream and work towards the development of the country.
Manipur has a rich and unique handicraft and handloom tradition. The government and private sector entities are giving emphasis to promote handicraft and generate employment opportunities for the rural women. Today, we take you to Kabrabam Handloom Cluster, which has been imparting training in handloom to unemployed women.
Located at Sana Kaithal, Koireng Lekai in Imphal West District, Kabrabam Handloom Cluster is proving to be a boon for the local women. Set up in 2007 with the support of government's integrated handloom development scheme, it employs over a dozen weavers. There are 19 such handloom clusters in the state. They make haneks, cushion covers, towels, chunnis, salwar kameez, shawls and other items.
I study tawraing matam da I piece habagi knowledge karim baw le jarakte adu busida lakpa matam dagi leiramiba senior sing na tambira matung da I asuki matu improve way saba haire hiram da base fazana haire na khalde.
The cluster has provided skill developmental training to more than 450 women. Many of them have started their own centers. Skill development programs for dyeing training, weaving training, design training and exposure visits are being organized for the weavers. The Manipur government also provides stipend to selected weavers for attending training programs.
Pisabi singda pigriba adagi moida workshop sabi giba government facility ma pire adagi exhibition mayam ma yawre state ki adagi akoi government gi wena district level da amasu mela amasu shinre adugi matunda moje mapam ahum da India gi exposure visit to new ani tharure adu da training dyeing training pigre weaver training pigre Burmese lungi pigre tailoring embroidery yauna pigre.
The weavers nowadays are directly selling their products in the exhibitions and fairs at subsidized rates. It empowers and makes them financially independent.
A 3-day-long music and arts festival was recently organized in Manipur, where many folk musicians came together at one platform to spread awareness among the people about the importance of protecting the environment. Let's take a look.
Where have all the flowers gone was the theme of a festival held at Andro village in Manipur. People planted trees and plants to mark the event organized in commemoration of the 96th birth anniversary of American folk singer and activist Pete Seeger. The festival was organized by Akhu Chingambam, the lead vocalist of Imphal Talkies and Manipur's music community, Folksy Triumph, with an aim to protect and spread awareness about the environment. Many young boys and girls also participated in a cycle rally to spread awareness. Painting competitions for the students was also held.
In Manipur, we hardly have a platform for the youth. It's a festival about our environment, which is like very much decaying. So the youth of the like-minded youth, they gather and then trying to do something together to give ourselves also a platform, and at the same time, at a cost, we can also do something for the environment by planting trees and bringing awareness to the people.
Singer, 97th anniversary, birth anniversary of Magi. Nixing ba wina mayamda awareness piba mayamda takwa sakang environment sakang ni kana ba the sakang thau bagi awon work pa sakang thau nak jang phan ba awata tam thire ba na ka jing ngak thon ba sium ba ka ji ki khalaga ko sakang jing asi thau ge lak jaban.
Akuchingamong, a folk singer and vocalist of Imphal Talkies, enthralled the audience by singing a song about nature and social issues. Ruben Mashangwa, the king of Naga folk blues, also mesmerized the crowd with his energetic performance.
We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace.
Later, Susmit Bose, an urban folk singer from Delhi, and many other local bands also performed.
Deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome today. Not someday, but today. We shall live in peace. I've been very proud of Manipurians, and as I told them, that if Pete got to know about this, he would shed a couple of tears, I think, because, Pete Seeger, as it is one of the artists who's a sort of a grand old man of folk music, but has been forgotten even in his own country, and Manipur taking it up, and I don't see that here anywhere in India. And I think people like Aku and his team and all that doing this kind of thing is just fantastic.
It's a chance to be with nature, with the trees, with the flowers, with the greens, and with the water. And in a pristine locality like Andhra, nothing like it.
Manipur is known for its rich flora and fauna, but excessive deforestation in many areas is a cause of concern. Such events are crucial to protect nature by spreading awareness among the people.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Limpim signing off. Goodbye and take care.